Say what you want about her, but SZA has mastered something really valuable that most people haven't done so, which is the art of being unapologetically imperfect. Her brand isn't built on flawlessness. It's actually built on this very human quality of contradiction. But first, who is SZA? Please remember to subscribe to the channel. Now let's get back to the video. SZA is an American R&B singer-songwriter who has become one of the world's biggest stars. She emerged from the independent label TDE with her full-length album Control in 2017. The album itself has gained her critical acclaim and it has established her as one of the major voices in modern R&B. But her breakthrough came with her second album SOS in 2022, which dominated the Billboard 200 chart for 10 consecutive weeks, the longest run for a female artist album since Adele's 25.
Her album SOS has spent 10 weeks at #1.
And some of her achievements include multiple Grammy nominations, first female artist to have 10 songs in Billboard 100's top 20 simultaneously. She has broken multiple streaming records, she has done world tours, she has gotten brand deals, and she has collaborated with artists like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, and Travis Scott. And through all of this, she has built a brand on what some would call a walking contradiction. I mean, this is a woman who openly discusses getting a BBL while simultaneously becoming a champion for body positivity. This is a woman who also admits to having crippling anxiety whilst also commanding stages worldwide, who shares all her unfiltered thoughts about her insecurities while being a CoverGirl ambassador. So in an age of manufactured authenticity, it seems like SZA is just being herself, and that's her superpower. Let's even look at her aesthetic journey. One day you see SZA and she's in sweats and a baseball cap. The next day you see her, she's like in this couture at the Met Gala. She's just stylish, and it seems like SZA is just being herself. She's embracing Y2K throwbacks, and then she's a goddess, she's a skater girl. It seems like SZA refuses to be boxed into a single category, and she says that in her interviews as well.
I don't want to be like soft. I don't want to be soft like my mom, because bad things happen to soft people like that, and she's not strong because she's not soft. And then I don't want to be soft because bad things happened to me when I was soft. And I feel like, I don't know, I just felt like it was lame to be like that, but it actually poisoned me. And it continues to poison me. It's something that I'm trying to like extract out of my system. But it comes from trauma, it comes from pain, and it comes from all these things. But it's also, you can't really extract, you have to just integrate. Mm-hmm. So when you have to, when you learn to just, and be like, you know what, like, I have an edge, but I'm also like really powerful, and I can get anything done for anyone. And I know that, especially for myself. And I can will anything into existence, and I can bend anything to my will. And I love that about myself, but I can also really drive people to hell and like out of their mind. There is a time when someone has to get bulldozed through, because that's how God designed me, and I know it's not for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, I know that there's a purpose for the strength and the spice and the edge and the torpedo vibes, but it doesn't have to be all the time, and it doesn't have to poison the positive moments and like the good days and the good people around me. So it's like, it's that acceptance of like, yeah, I'm not a nice girl. I'll never be syrupy sweet. That's not the way that God designed me to process the world or any of the things that have happened to me.
But the numbers, tell the story of how it resonates, because if you look at how well her album does, it's like her tweets go viral, her fans are engaged. She's like, anything that SZA gets onto, people are watching. If she's got an interview, people are watching. It's like, I don't know. I feel like the genius lies in her details and also I think the most masterful thing she has done is turn her insecurities into anthems. There's like songs on her albums about jealousy, about revenge, about self-doubt. All of these things that most of us feel, but we don't want to say it loud. But she puts it in her songs, and then she tells you how she's going to overcome them because she owns these feelings as well. Even when she, did I might unalive my ex, it's not just a hook, it's permission for listeners to embrace her messiest thoughts. It's like everything that goes in her head, she's telling you. And it's working. It's working every single time. I mean, it seems her approach, which I believe is genuine, it creates this rare parasocial relationship with her fans as well, because it feels genuine. Fans don't just admire SZA, they feel seen by her. They defend her, they celebrate her wins, they relate to her struggles because they feel that she's being real, that she's not manufactured. And her influence has shifted how authenticity works in pop culture. You can see other artists being open about their insecurities, and you can just see fans saying, "We know who SZA is, but we accept her that way exactly." Do you get what I'm saying? It feels like I called this title the Masterful Marketing of Sza, and that implies SZA. That implies that it was crafted, but I don't think it was. SZA doesn't give me the vibe that somebody sat down and said, "You know what? This is the marketing playbook that you're going to go buy." It seems like she just does herself. She's just being herself. SZA can say something in one sentence and then contradicts herself in the other. She's just sharing her raw thoughts. Nothing seems too refined. Nothing seems like, she's practiced how she's going to say it. I don't know. I think we throw out the word authenticity a lot nowadays, but I would like to think that SZA really, really breeds authenticity. It's like she's complicated, but it's a good thing, and she's sharing that with the world. And in a world of carefully constructed images, she's proving that most powerful marketing tool is just the courage to be yourself, contradictions and all. Once again, thank you for watching, and thank you all to the commenters and the subscribers.